Hi everyone, it's Michelle at Divine's Purpose. If you're new to the channel, well, welcome to Remembrance. If you are returning, what is poppin', Huntsy? So it is a new moon energy coming through. There's a lot of messages, but this is your weekend reflections, okay? So to those of you who have worked with me, who understand energy and understand what is going on, y'all, there's a lot. So I think I am going to speak about gratitude. And understanding when it comes to manifestation, nothing is more powerful than being grateful for what you have. Gratitude is like the magic key that opens up the door to what you truly desire. That's what manifestation is. You know, when you're truly aligned to your higher path, you can manifest, but there's also God's will for you as well. So the thing is, sometimes you want something, but a week later, that may not be something you want anymore. And that's why gratitude is so important, because you can be grateful for what you already have. So what you do receive is just extra. So let's talk about it. So crowning the energy, guys, we have the Tower and the Fool. This is understanding that things have to fall away for brand new beginnings. And I do feel that a lot of us are understanding how much gratitude we have for things that no longer served us. This is shadow work at its finest, but it's also understanding your growth. The Fool in this deck, this is my tarot deck, so these are my images, this is my art, but this is the motion of the human nature, that S&M, really freeing yourself from the matrix and what people think of you and not being expressive. With the Tower, it's like things were washed away for you to really claim who you are. It's this gratitude for the things that taught us our lessons. That's what I'm picking up. That's beautiful. I love that because the thing is, a lot of people reflect on only the bad things that occur, but we have to realize bad things are just a different perception. If you look at it through the motion of growth and a higher perception, you understand bad things actually are a blessing in disguise, because there are valuable lessons to the bad, So listen, let's go into the Moonology card. The energy is gaining momentum. Luck is on your side. And then we have the answer you need. The answers you need are coming, and that's the Twin energy. Okay, beautiful. So see, this is the aspect of understanding that things are coming through. And, when you can sit with gratitude, it really allows you to come into a place of really accepting this brand new. I do feel like some of you might be going through a little bit of a Tower moment right now, but can you actually look at it with gratitude so you can also let that shit go so the new can come in? If we're talking about manifestation and new moons, the new moons are all about the new beginnings. This specific moment in time, it is a portal, because April is literally like the beginning of the year if we're talking about astrology and understanding, the 12-month process. Anyways, take that as it resonates for you. But this is understanding the hard work that you put. I do feel there was a lot of focus here. The Gemini, the Twin energy, the yin and yang, as above, so below, so within, so without. Also the feminine and masculine energy. With this waxing moon, the energy is gaining momentum. I do feel very strongly that if you haven't had a Tower yet, it will be coming through for the new to begin. You have to understand, y'all, if y'all are going to try to manifest, real talk right now, listen to your auntie, okay? If you're going to manifest, you have to let the old die. You can't just keep piling things up, expecting things to come in when you haven't closed chapters, when you haven't closed doors, when you haven't closed that book. Things have to die out. And this is when you want to sit in gratitude. Thank you, God. Thank you for these lessons. Thank you for showing me what I don't need to carry anymore in this brand new beginning. Thank you for showing me my worth. Thank you for showing me my toxicity, my shadows, all of that. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Listen, y'all. You have a roof over your head. You got a bed to sleep in. You got some food and some love in your heart. Be grateful. Be grateful. All right. Let me finish off here. Oh, not finish off. I have one more deck. Let me get some energy oracles. And then I'm going to go into the mermaid I pulled a few of my decks prior to, because obviously the obedience of what I was told to do. But, it's understanding that I want to finish off with some watery energy, as Pisces season is the fish, and the mermaid represents it very well. I also have to tell you, the Pisces energy, it has a lot of different meanings if you look at it through the motion of a higher conscious energy. When you look at the fish, Jesus, Yeshua, was known to, use the fish as his symbol. And then when you look at it as it is, it's understanding the eye of Horus. I won't say any more than that. If you're part of my Christ Consciousness Masterclass, then you understand where I'm going with that. But there's a lot of beautiful connections. And that's why this energy is so magnetic, especially if you are a part of the Twin Flame 144 gang, because it's about that eye, okay? It's about that fish. If you don't know what I mean, then that message ain't for you, auntie. Okay, the sun, the masculine energy. We have door to personal healing and happiness, with man holding a heart and indecision. All right, y'all. Listen, this is actually very beautiful energy. Gratitude in regards to the moment when you're stuck in two places. How do you find gratitude with this? Easily. You have another option. You don't only have one way to live. We have free will. But not only that, we have a higher calling. And when God presents you with two options, you get to make the choice. This is an 8. This is a karmic clearing out, I feel like, very strongly. This may be your tower too. Okay, so I am between two places in my life. Let's say it's the old and the new. Fear and love. However you want to look at it. How do you find gratitude in this? Easy. You have a choice. Some people don't have choices in this life. You have a choice. You get to make this choice. Hopefully you make the right one. But it looks like you do over here. Door to personal healing and happiness. I was going to say health, but it's the same thing. Health is healing. Healing is health. If you don't know, now you know. Listen, we are the new doctors. We are the new therapists. We are the new everything. If you don't know that yet, then welcome. Welcome to the higher conscious beings that we are. But man holding a heart is understanding that the man holds the heart through the motion of his courage. This is where his truth lies. I say he because it's a man. If you're a woman, flip it. But it's also understanding that sun energy. It's like that is where the happiness is. A lot of masculine energy in this reading already. So it's really beautiful. So masculines, if this is for you, my loves, if you are trying to make a decision right now, you have a choice. But listen, I'm telling you right now, if you have a choice between your heart healing and happiness and the sun, your inner child, happiness, rah, 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 come on. Like, how can you not be grateful? It's like God's presenting you this whole new world. Aladdin always comes out. So yeah, you might be facing something that has to fall away. But that might just be one of those choices. Are you going to go back to the old ways of living? Or aren't you sick of that already? And you want to choose really who you really are, your higher path? Reflections, weekend reflections. Isn't that beautiful? Let's finish off here with some mermaid energy and see what comes through here, okay? Happy new moon. Blessings upon all of you. Honestly, I do wish that you have everything you desire and more. I'm going to get one more. And I love you all. I'm going to be busy this weekend with personal clients and sessions, and I'm going to give myself a little time out because... Okay, pause. Let me show you the first card that came out. Sacrifice. All right, it's a little bit of a dark energy, but we do have a dark moon. So there's going to be some shadows right now coming through this manifestation. But like I said to you, where do you find your gratitude in that? Easy. It's being illuminated. Be grateful for seeing this. So many people are living in denial. So many people are living under a cave. So many people are even too afraid to even speak their truth. So they just live in a pile of mud and lies. Sacrifice. There are those worth making, and then there's those that will destroy you. See the choice. There's another choice here. I do feel like there's a tower coming through for some of you that have to make a brand new beginning. The only way to make this decision, though, guys, is through transparency. Honest, authentic, genuine, present. Be grateful for this moment. Be grateful for this present moment as it is a gift. It is a present. Listen, y'all, you know this energy very well. A lot of people are very scared to be transparent, but this is the only way for you to ascend. It's the only way for you to rise into true love, into your happiness, into your healing, into the sun. I find this a lot for the masculine energy right now. I'm going to be honest with you, but remember, we all carry feminine masculine energy within us, because the last message is clear. Homeland, come on, like, arrival, a journey ends, establishment, building and settled. Number 44, another masculine confirmation. By the way, the sacrifice card is the 11, which is the twin flame number. What number is this? 2. Okay, listen. I've been talking about divine counterparts too. Okay, listen, there's a couple messages here. If you haven't seen my latest download on Instagram, please do. I talk about the divine partnership, and I gave you guys the red flag that was very clear. I'm not going to go through that here, but what I will share with you is this, is that there is a tower moment that is divinely guided. It's coming through the motion of God saying, my beloved, I gotta take this away from you because you're not paying attention, you're not seeing the red flags, and I gotta bring you something new that's for your higher path, because this is what you've been focusing on. This is what you've been truly manifesting. You know, the answers you seek are coming. You've asked for this. Luck is on your side. We're building this momentum for you through these motions of the moon cycles, the new beginnings and the endings, the new beginnings and the endings. But this is your decision. This is your decision. You make this decision here. But the thing is, it's like, you know where you want to go, because the heart is already on the sleeve. You understand the door, the window has been opened to this healing and happiness, your purpose, your divine's purpose, through the motion of the sun, the joy, the water, the feminine. I do feel very strongly that the new beginning will require maybe some of you got to make some hard sacrifices. I know people in my personal life very close to me right now are going through this right now, you know, but the truth will always prevail, because transparency will not show no lies. You got to keep it real, y'all, because that's the only way for us to ascend. That's the only way to go home. That's the only way for us to go home. So this is the message for today. It's very on point if you ask me, you know, just listening to my own channeling. But this is beautiful because there is a brand new beginning during this new moon cycle, which is going to bring a lot more happiness, probably more than you even know. So God is telling you today, my loves, if there's something you haven't let go of yet, this is the perfect opportunity to do so while there is a dark moon. This is new moon in Sagittarius, but I love how they're giving us the darkness behind the light, that dark moon. What are you focusing on? Are you focusing on the dark that might be in front of you right now? Or are you focused on the actual sun, your happiness, your love? What is actually coming through? So pay attention to where your mental is going to, okay? Pay attention to where your ego is going this weekend. Because as you show, what am I trying to say? What you have inside of you is what you reflect to the outer world. Hence, weekend reflections. That was a little bit of a... Anyways, I love y'all. Happy new moon. If this resonates, press like. Love y'all. Peace.